Digital nomadism. Remember, we are becoming digital nomads. This means you can work from anywhere, any location in the world. What is digital nomadism? The digital nomads are workers who travel in different locations in the world, both locally and globally, and who can be able to use modern technology, work from hotels, work from vehicles, work from seaports, work in the sea, work from shops, work from what you call digital hubs and spaces, libraries where Wi-Fi and technology is available, and they can be able to deliver their mandate. They work both on land, sea, and in flight. So what are some of the benefits of digital nomadism? Number one is flexibility to ditch the toxic environment of office politics. I was speaking to a retired banker who took an early voluntary retirement, and he told me now he's working as an associate director in an academic institution and also as a pastor. He trained as a pastor. He is able to move around even as he does that particular work. And he tells me he is feeling more fulfilled now that he is able to work out of the office space where he had reached a ceiling and there was no growth. And now he feels he is more fulfilled as a person in life. The second critical and important benefit of digital nomadism is that you experience new cultures and new friends. Remember, new relationships, your relationships are your networks are your net worth. I remember listening to an executive CEO retired, how he got a job on a roundabout. He was headed for a function somewhere. He met a former acquaintance. They rolled down their windows, said, "Hey, I'm looking for you. I could be having an opportunity that is going to excite you." And for sure, a job of a CEO came from a roundabout, not in an office setup. So you get opportunities to come across new cultures, new friends. The third reason and benefit of digital nomadism is that you are able to learn new language. Just before New Year Ed, I had an opportunity to train a company that deals with locks. And as we were concluding the last day, having our meal and lunch, I remember listening to the executive director, who is also the CEO, receiving a call from China from one of his business acquaintance. And he was able to do salutations and felicitations and conversation for like a minute or two in Chinese with the other person. That the opportunity of moving around has given him a chance to pick one or two words that always breaks the ice, because when you speak to people in their language, they start feeling that you know them, you feel them, and that increases business opportunities. So digital nomadism helps you to learn new language. The fourth benefit of digital nomadism is that you are able to invest in social family capital. I have traveled with executives. When they are dropping their kids in the morning to school, they are also holding a meeting in the office. So you kill two birds with one stone. Remember and notice that a human being is just built, is more than work, work, work. There is also the element of family. There is also the element of spirituality. There is also the element of taking care of your physical body. You can be able, as you drop your kids to school, maybe get grocery provisions, maybe pick your dad or mom for a doctor's appointment. You can be able to hold a meeting on the road as you travel. So digital nomadism gives you an opportunity to invest in social capital. However, there are a couple of disadvantages that you find coming along with digital nomadism. The first one is that the moving constantly also exhausts you. You find that you're feeling a little bit tired. And sometimes you have very poor hotel connectivity, you have very poor eating, and even places where you are putting up. I remember just before New Year's Eve, I was facilitating training for a sales team. I also received a call that somebody was doing, a business partner was doing a training in Mombasa for a circle, and he needed somebody to do a power talk. So we agreed I'll do the power talk between 1 and 2 when I'm breaking from this other training for 2 days. The first day, second day, it was something to do with goal setting and also, having the New Year resolution. Unfortunately, when I came to the hotel where I was facilitating the sales team training, network was an issue. For 2 good days, there was an issue of network. So I had to use my bundles, which was not a very good and consistent method. So you'll find challenges of technology and network, Wi-Fi. The second disadvantage that may come your way, your productivity may suffer when you are moving from one area to another because environments are different. Before you adapt, before you acclimatize, you may find your productivity is not top notch. Thirdly, digital nomadism also help you sometimes battle loneliness. You are working alone most of the time. You find that you are away from the office, from people, and people build people. So when you are working alone, you find that it is eating into your life, loneliness. In fact, I remember listening to one of the mobile telephone HR managers giving a talk in a college institution forum. And he was saying they are encouraging their workers every 2 times in a month to come to the office, the one who are working remotely, so that they can have that re-engagement with the team. And number two, they are also encouraging, they have a toll-free counselor who this worker can be able to reach 24/7, because they have noted the stress levels have really increased because of people working away from the office. So digital nomadism can also bring about a lot of loneliness if you are not able. Lastly, there is a general lack of private space, because if you're working from hotels, you're working from a car, maybe you are riding with somebody else, you are working from hubs. There could be a lot of interaction from other people who are also in those spaces. So that is also a challenge. Lastly, a bonus challenge that you may find is that sometimes travel lose the thrill, the luster, the wow factor. You find you have lost it. You no longer want to travel. You want to be in a space that is predictable. Lastly, as I come to the end of this webinar, you'll find the jobs that you can be able to do as a digital nomad may include YouTubers, customer service, bloggers, may include consulting, bookkeeping, marketing, may include freelance writers, may include search engine optimization experts, agency work. You can be able to do virtual software developing. You can be able to do website designers. You can be able to create online courses. We are also teaching online nowadays. Notice, digital nomadism is the way organizations are going. So there will be a hybrid between physical and digital. And as we go on, 70%, 80% of the work will go digital. Have a great day.